is Nikolai Yusupov. In this video, I'd like to show you how to connect the INOmax Nitric Oxide to the LTV-1200 circuit. This is a brand new circuit I opened from the back, and every single piece is going to be connected to the inspiratory limb. The inspiratory limb is the longest limb of the circuit. So if I'm tracing it down, it's the longest limb of the circuit, right? So that's what you're going to be connecting to every single piece, right? So I'm going to put this down here and show you the components. So the first component that I got, which is going to be connected to the INOmax, is this injector module, right? This will be connecting to the LTV-1200 ventilator. First thing that you're going to do is you're going to get the filter, and this port is going to go here. And this connects directly, right, to our LTV-1200 ventilator. If you open the new circuit, right, we'll have these connections here. This port goes onto the...
That's the 22, you will need a 15.
No, it's here.
Right here.
Yeah, perfect. So this will connect like so, and this will go directly to the LTV-1200. This injector module connects directly to the unit. Line up the red arrows, right, like so. Put this down for a moment. Right, red arrow. And this port that comes out of it also is going to go directly into the INOmax, right next to it. This is the delivery of nitric oxide to the patient. And as per the rep, you need about 18 to 24 inches of the circuit, because from this port, the drug goes 800 parts per million. And if you connect it directly like this, right, the patient is going to get too much drug. So you need essentially 18 to 24 inches of the tubing. So now that this is connected to the machine, this is going to be connected to our ventilator. I found my inspiratory hose, which is the longest hose here, and this part is going to go on the end of it like this. So now we're connected. The next part that you're going to do is like so. We're going to have a special bag that's going to supply these connections. And what we're going to do is we're going to have to break apart our inspiratory circuit. So this is the longest circuit. I'm going to break it apart here, right? So I break this apart here. Now, this is a port of the machine that senses how much of the drug you're actually delivering. So it's going to send. And this part has to be connected towards the wire that goes to the patient, right? So you have a few adapters that will help us do that. So we have this part and this part, right? So this is the inspiratory limb, and this is the sense line. So we're going to try to connect it like this. This part is going to come out, connect like so, and this will connect to the wire, right? So when everything is connected, you're going to see everything is connected on the inspiratory limb, right? Sense line, all the way tracing down, injector module. That's the delivery of the drug. Anything that you're going to connect that connects to the patient, right, and the tracheal tube, such as our capnography, right, everything is going to be connected from this point forward, right? So if you're going to connect capnography, it's going to go here, right? So this is essentially how it's going to run. The other important features that was explained to us is this unit is going to be delivering nitric oxide in the event that it fails. This is the first backup, right? And all you do is basically turn it to the right. How it may fail, the screen basically blanks out, or the wheel or the touch screen is not operable. All you do is you switch this to the right, and it tells you, right, that you're bypassing the circuit. So this part is no longer functional, and this is the part that's functional. This is a safety feature in order to deliver nitric oxide to the patient, right? You say, well, why is that? It's because if you rapidly disconnect somebody of nitric oxide, they have pulmonary vasoconstriction, and you don't want to do that. The next part, right, is another safety feature is this blender at the bottom. This portion should be connected to the BVM, right? We'll never deliver oxygen. We're normal oxygen O2 delivery via BVM. It has to be connected to the INO blender here. And how you would set this, you'll adjust your nitric oxide per the physician orders, whatever it's set on the machine. So if this was set at 20, you'll put this up to 20. And they recommend O2 flow between 5 to 14. This is for BVM delivery. What's very important is this device has to be connected to the high pressure O2, and there is an oxygen supply right here that you see, right? So this has to be connected to our high pressure oxygen source. How do you know it's functional, right? The moment you turn this on, it's supposed to flow. Take this off, right? And you hear the flow. So if in case, right, you have to bag your patient, right? You turn this at the, I know per the settings, you turn this up, right? As the flow has to be connected to the high pressure, and this part is going to be connected directly to the DVM for delivery to your patient, right? We're never going to deliver just O2, simply O2, once we got the nitric going. Why? Because of pulmonary vasoconstriction. This is a safety feature. This is a backup device in case the main unit fails or your touch screen is not working. You turn this dial to the right, and the moment you see there's a chart will appear. It will tell you estimate on the ventilator flow, so it's essentially liters per minute or minute ventilation, and how much parts per million you deliver. So at 5, I'm delivering 40, at 7.5 is 27, at 10 it's 20, 15 is 13, 20 is 10. So essentially what you see is the greater flow, so ventilator liters per minute, the greater the flow, the less nitric oxide you're delivering, right? So this is something to keep in mind. So you'll see this chart over here. So this is the first safety feature on the device, and then the bottom will be the secondary safety feature for the device.